Hi all, welcome back to A Southern Woman's Lifestyle. Today I'm showing you how to make tomato soup with grilled cheese. This is my version of Ina Garten's tomato bisque. Ingredients you'll need, and of course again my version of Ina Garten's tomato bisque. These are all the ingredients that you need. It's also listed in the description to make life easier for you. First up I'm going to chop 2 clean carrots into large pieces. Now, this is where I also differ from her recipe. She just asked for very fine chop. But because I don't have a food mill, I just have a wire mesh strainer, it's just easier to do bigger pieces. And right now I'm just removing the tops of the Roma tomatoes off. I just use a measuring spoon. And now I'm preparing 3 cups of better than bouillon chicken, or you can use carton or homemade chicken stock. Set it to the side. And now I'm going to finely chop 1.5 cups of red onions. The reason why I think she chose red onions, they tend to be a little sweeter. And then once I make it really fine. You'll see really fine puree for the onions. And then next I do the Roma tomatoes, the same thing. Finely chop them. And then once that's done, I'm just peeling the garlic here. I don't even tell you. And over a medium-high flame, I'm heating a heavy bottom stock pot, and now I'm adding 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the carrots in. I'm going to cook the carrots. I'm going to coat them in the oil, and I'm going to cook the carrots in the oil for a little bit. And this just helps bring out the natural sweetness of the carrots. That's the whole purpose, really, of the carrots, is a natural sweetness it's going to add to the soup. And then after that, I am going to clean and finely chop a 1/4 cup of fresh basil. And my salad spinner, once again, has been put to good use. And now I'm adding the red onions to the stock pot because the carrots have been cooking for a little bit. And I'm just going to sweat these down. And as you can see, they sweated down quite a bit. And now I am adding 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. That's about 3 cloves to get that. And of course, I'm using my garlic press to make life a lot easier for myself. And I'm just going to mix thoroughly. And now I'm just going to add the canned chopped tomatoes. This is where it differs. By the way, I put a little water in there to get the last bit up. And I'm going to add the 3 cups of chicken stock. And then I'm going to be adding the fresh tomatoes. Now, there was no canned tomatoes in her recipe, and it was 5 pounds of Roman tomatoes. But I thought, I don't have a food mill, it's going to be very difficult to strain it, so I just went for canned. So I'm adding the fresh basil that I chopped up, and I'm going to mix thoroughly. And then next I'm adding pepper to taste. Now, she did ask for 2 teaspoons of fresh ground pepper, but that's a lot for us. And then next, just a tablespoon of tomato paste. Mix that in. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of diamond kosher salt. Again, my preferred salt for cooking and baking. And I'm going to let it simmer. I'm going to bring it to a boil, then I'm going to lower it to a simmer for 30 to 40 minutes. And when that's done, I bring it off the heat. And that's when I run it through a fine mesh strainer. If I had a food mill, I could just, use the food mill, but I don't have one. They're kind of expensive, and I don't have the money for that. And I just, the pulp I put to the side. Now I'm just adding a 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to return it to the stove. It's important that the soup had cooled down enough before you added that, or you can break. You're going to mix thoroughly, and now you're going to gently heat it. Now I'm going to make some grilled cheese, which is perfect for tomato soup. These are all the ingredients you'll need. I listed everything here. You can use whatever cheese you want, but this is the kind that I like. It's nostalgic for me. And I'm just spreading mayonnaise on each slice of bread. You can do it on the inside if you want. That's how I'm doing it. You don't have to, but that's how we liked it. And then I'm just putting a slice of American cheese on each slice of bread. This is kind of elongated bread. It wasn't like a square, so I had to use like 1.5, but really I would just normally just use one slice, not 1.5. And then after that, I'm going to top it with some shredded cheddar cheese that I shredded myself. And then I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'm going to repeat the process. And then next, I'm going to spread mayonnaise on the outside of the bread for each of the sandwiches before putting it into the skillet. Now, I've heated a skillet up over a medium-high flame. I put 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I've placed the mayonnaise side down in the skillet. And you're going to want to watch this. It's going to go so fast because it's American cheese. It's going to really cook very fast, about a minute or 2. Just keep checking it. You don't want to burn anything. And I'm just spreading mayonnaise on the top of each bread because when you flip it, you want that nice crust. And this will achieve it. It's oil and egg. That's all mayonnaise is. And you're going to flip it over and be careful. You don't want to overcook it. It's done. This is what it looks like with the soup. It's incredible. It's so nostalgic. Make it. Everyone in the family will love it. To help our channel grow, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. Liking the video is super important because it pushes our videos forward for other people to see us and perhaps become subscribers. But if you do like our content and you haven't already become a subscriber, please consider becoming one. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. Also, don't forget the notification bell because we've been putting up about a video a day and it comes at different times. All right, we'll see you next time. We post videos 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget the notification bell so you never miss a video. And come on back because we have a lot of great content coming up this year. Not just cooking, other things that we're going to be trying. Thank you all for watching. We're ever so grateful for you coming on by and watching one of our little videos. Truly we are. It's really cold out there. If you're on the East Coast, we're about to have another snowstorm this weekend. So please make sure you're prepared. Put your pets inside. Make sure they're safe. And as always, check on the elderly in your life and your neighbors or anyone around you because the elderly are very vulnerable, obviously, to cold. All right. As always, stay safe and be blessed. And we'll see you all next time.